Tech Time. What's up, everyone? Back again with another video. I know it's been a minute, but I haven't had new tech to review. You know, you got a bunch of YouTubers got all this new stuff. I haven't had much to review, but there is something I'm still recommending, and that is the iPad Mini 5th generation. One, because this thing starts at $399 compared to the new iPad Air starting at $599 and the iPad Pro starting at $799. Now, yeah, you're not getting that updated design that the iPad Air and the iPad Pro has with the thin bezels because this iPad Mini came out last year. But honestly, if I really think about it, that's not an excuse because the thin design iPad Pro came out in 2018. So this could have been that all screen type iPad, you know, in a small form factor, but hey, it's Apple. So hopefully on the next iPad Mini, we see that thin bezel design with the fingerprint reader embedded into the power button. But anyway, speaking of fingerprint readers, this model does have one on the front of the screen, which is good because everyone is wearing masks right now. But however, there are a lot of YouTubers saying that the majority of people using the iPad are more likely going to be indoors, so you wouldn't really need a mask. Therefore, so if this had Face ID, that would have been perfect too. Now, I'm pretty sure the updated iPad Pros can't use the OG Apple Pencil. So by me saying that, if you can find a first gen Apple Pencil for about 50, 60 bucks, paid $399 for the base model of the iPad Mini 5, if 64 gigabytes of storage is fine for you, then that's a win-win. Okay, now yeah, the iPad Pro does have the best response time in terms of using the Apple Pencil, and the iPad Air comes in second, but I'm pretty sure the majority of people wouldn't notice much of a difference when comparing response times unless someone maybe pointed it out to them. So I wouldn't worry about any of that unless your work seriously relies on using the Apple Pencil. Now, in terms of speed, the newer iPads released this year, yeah, are technically faster and, you know, faster on paper. It's using the A12 Bionic. So all you iPhone XS and XR peeps out there, if you own one of those devices, you should notice very similar speeds. And going back to the design, there's a reason why it's called iPad Mini. It's giving you the luxury of a regular iPad, but in a small form factor. So carrying this thing around and even grasping it with one hand is pretty ideal, I say. As far as display, it's a good display. I'm not going to say it's the best, but it definitely gets the job done. Coming in at 2048 by 1536, 326 pixels per inch. Now, to this day, why Apple don't use full 2K resolution is something I kind of question, but hey, it's Apple. Gaming on the iPad Mini is great as well. Now, if you're a person that has to have a bigger display, I would just skip this and look into getting a newer iPad Air or the iPad Pro if money isn't an issue. But yeah, it's still a bigger display than gaming on your phone, right? And Galaxy Fold users, relax. This isn't for you. One thing I just really wish was that Stadia and Xbox Game Pass was available for the iPad. That would just be a game changer. That's what we need. iPad and iPhone, we need Stadia and Xbox Game Pass, because I'll tell you now, I will be using this thing a lot more. Either one, it can just be either one. Stadia or Game Pass was available for iOS. Now, the cameras on the iPad Mini are pretty good as well. Now, of course, it's not going to be the latest and greatest like the iPad Pro and iPad Air released this year, but they will get you by. But like I stated in my iPad Mini review, I don't use the cameras on my tablet because I have my phone with me all the time. But yes, it is a great feature to have, and I know some of you out there do rely on using your tablet's cameras, and I'll say the iPad Mini cameras will get you by. Put it this way, the cameras on this iPad Mini are better than a lot of Android phone cameras out there, like, you know, the mid-range lower end ones, and certainly crushes Android tablets cameras. Front-facing video of the iPad Mini. Front-facing video. Let's go ahead and switch it over to the rear. Okay, this is the rear-facing video of the iPad Mini. Let me know what you think about it. I can't really see it, so I can only see it in post. So here's the verdict. Until Apple releases an updated version of this iPad Mini, I'll still be recommending this. It starts at $399, has a good processor, has a good display. It's not the best, but still good. has pretty good battery life, has good one-hand form factor, and pretty good cameras. But I'm curious to know what you think, so put it in the comments. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notified when I upload. As always, salute to the flag. It's full of love of tech, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.